Jack Kirby, an artist who drew the early Superman, states where he gets his inspiration.
For some reason, I went to the Bible. I came up with Galactus. And of course, the Silver Surfer is the fallen angel.
He has drawn for dozens of the top-selling comics, such as Fantastic Four, Thor, and Captain America. Take note of the spiritual themes in these stories. And since the comics are repackaged myths, it would make sense why he came up with a whole comic series titled New Gods. The writer of the 1978 Superman film is not shy about his intentional parallels to Christ.
On Krypton, I was intending it to be almost semi-biblical, and people spoke in very stilted, elegant English. The metaphor was clearly there when Jor-El sends Superman to Earth of God sending Christ to save humanity.
You will travel far, my little Kal-El.
Hence, Superman's real name is Kal-El, which the Hebrew translation means voice of God. Identical to the description of Jesus in the first chapter of John.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only who came from the Father, full of grace and truth.
The similarities between Superman and Jesus can be seen throughout the hero's graphic media. Superman was sent by his father from the heavens down to Earth as a helpless baby, arriving in a spaceship like Moses arrived in a basket. He was raised by common parents who in the 1939 issue of Action Comics #1, his mother's name was Mary. Her name was later changed to Martha. And according to the Comic Vine website, Superman's father's name is Jonathan Joseph Kent. Mary, Martha, John, and Joseph were all names of people surrounding the life of Jesus. And just like Jesus spent time in the wilderness before his earthly mission began, Superman spent time in a Siberian wilderness before his earthly mission begins. During screen tests of the 1978 movie, Superman, Clark Kent is revealed to be 30 years old at the beginning of his mission as Superman.
Age?
30.
Note what director Bryan Singer says in The Hollywood Reporter about his film, Superman Returns.
And this was a story about Christ. It's all about sacrifice. The world, I hear their cries. So what happens? He gets the knife in the side, and later he falls to the earth in the shape of a crucifix. It was kind of nailing you on the head, but I enjoyed that because I've always found the myth of Christ compelling and moving.
Obviously, it is self-apparent that Superman was created to be a type of Christ. But what type of Christ is he really? His archenemy is Lex Luthor. Lex is Latin for law. So here we have a character that is fancied like a god who fights against the law, which is precisely the description of the Antichrist, someone who takes the place of Christ but is far from the character of him. If Superman was an allegory for Jesus, then this comic of a demon-possessed Superman who gets tired of serving the human race and proceeds to destroy them would not fit the bill. Superman is not here to save you from your sins, but rather to save you from the tyrannical oppressing powers at hand, a myth we are all too familiar with.
Hey YouTubers, thanks for watching. You can check out more of these videos. They come from our two documentaries that we made, Replacement Gods and Replacement Gods 2. We have more videos over here just like this you can check out from these series. As always, you can subscribe, do that below, and these notifications will come to your inbox. And don't forget us on Patreon, that's right down here on the side, where you can support the work that we do. These can be rented on Vimeo or purchased on our store at littlelightstudios.tv. Thanks for watching.